Welcome to Happy Yoga with Sarah Starr. Happy Yoga is designed to bring you the beauty of Mother Nature as we take time to bring more balance into the mind, body, and breath. Create more ease in your body amid the beautiful desert surroundings with an upper body focused yoga practice designed to open the shoulders and chest while utilizing standing postures to stretch the hips and hamstrings. Relax and remember your happy yoga smile. Namaste. Namaste. Let's begin our practice by focusing on three-part breath. Sitting tall with the shoulders relaxed, place the hands over the belly. With an inhale, feel the navel move away from the spine. And on the exhale, feel the navel slowly draw back towards the spine, breathing in and out through the nose. Adding the second part, place the right hand over the right rib cage. Inhale from the belly to the ribs, feeling the expansion of your breath. Exhale, belly, then ribs. Adding the third part, place the left hand over the heart. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest, feeling the heart buoyant. Exhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Continue with this smooth, even breath as we move through our practice, exploring cat-cow stretch, beginning on all fours, with the knees aligned beneath the hips and the wrists below the shoulders. On the inhale, tilt the pelvis forward lightly, opening the belly towards the earth with the heart lifting. And on the exhale, round the spine, coil the navel back, chin towards the chest. Continue wrapping this movement around the breath, allowing the timing of your breath to determine your pace. Release and return to center. Lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog pose. Pressing firmly into the earth, draw the chest towards the thighs, engaging the quadriceps, rotating the upper thighs inward slightly, allowing gravity to lengthen the spine. Transitioning into low lunge, step the right foot forward between the hands, lower the back knee, feeling a stretch through the front of the left hip, aligning the front knee over the front ankle. Inhale, lift the torso to upright, placing the hands to the front thigh. With the shoulders relaxed, lengthen the tailbone towards the earth, lightly lifting the lower belly. Exhale, release the hands to the earth and step back into down dog. Press the tops of the thighs back, lengthening the heels towards the earth. Repeating low lunge to the opposite side, step the left foot forward between the hands. Lower the back knee to the earth. Keep the spine long, aligning the front knee over the front ankle. Inhale, lift the torso to upright, placing the hands to the front thigh. Lengthen through the crown of the head, softening the weight of the body down into the hips, lengthening the tailbone towards the earth. Exhale, slowly release and step back to down dog. Inhale, glide the heart forward into plank position, shoulders over the wrists. With the core engaged, lower to your knees. Point the toes back. Exhale, bend the elbows, keeping the elbows alongside the ribs, lower to the earth. Extend your legs straight back, hip width apart. Reach the arms back, palms facing inward. Lift the chest with the collarbones wide. And lift and extend through the legs with the upper thighs rotating inward slightly. Sense the upper, middle, and low back all working together for locust pose. Extending forward through the torso and back through the legs. Exhale to release with the hands alongside the chest. Press back into down dog. Step the right foot forward between the hands for low lunge. Lower the left knee to the earth. Inhale, lift the torso to upright, placing the hands to the front thigh, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Pausing here or moving deeper if appropriate for your body today. Bend the left elbow. Reach the right hand behind to clasp the left bicep with the left palm facing up. Maintain the legs as you lift the heart, opening across the chest, creating a mild back bend. Slowly release the clasp. With an inhale, reach the arms skyward. Exhale, place the hands to the earth. Lift the hips up and back into down dog. Repeating to the opposite side, step the left foot forward between the hands for low lunge. Place the hands to the front thigh. Inhale, lift the torso to upright. Pausing here or moving deeper, bend the right elbow. Reach the left hand behind to clasp the right bicep with the right palm facing upward. Reach the right fingertips more forward slightly, stretching across the shoulders and chest. Listening to your body's feedback, going only as far as appropriate for your body today. Release the clasp. With an inhale, reach the arms skyward, lengthening through the crown of the head. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. Lift the hips up and back into down dog, broadening across the collarbones. Inhale, draw the heart forward into plank position. Lower to the knees, toes point back. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower to the earth. Transitioning into locust pose. Reach the arms back, interlace the fingers, lengthening the knuckles away. Lift through the chest and legs. With the back of the neck long, gazing downward. Use the inner thighs to lift the legs, reaching straight back through the balls of your feet, keeping the collarbones wide. Release, placing the hands alongside the chest. Lift up and back into down dog. Transitioning into crescent pose, step the right foot forward between the hands, aligning the front knee over the front ankle. With the torso upright, reach the arms overhead. Adding archer arms, bend the left arm reaching between the shoulder blades. Use the right hand to guide the left arm in along the left side of the head. Continue lengthening the tailbone towards the earth, energizing through the back leg, feeling the stretch through the left side body and front of left hip. Inhale, release the clasp, arms reach overhead. Exhale, step back to down dog. Repeating crescent pose to the opposite side, step the left foot forward between the hands, with the front knee over the front ankle. Lift the torso to upright, arms reach overhead. Lengthen the tailbone towards the earth while lightly lifting the lower belly. Adding archer arms, bend the right arm reaching between the shoulder blades. Use the left hand to guide the right arm in along the right side of the head. Energize through the back leg with the hips facing forward, lightly firming the lower ribs in, feeling a stretch through the front of the right hip and right side body. Inhale, release the clasp, reach the arms skyward. Exhale, with the hands to the earth, step back to down dog. Inhale, glide the heart forward into plank position, shoulders over the wrists, lower to the knees, point the toes back. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower to the earth. Inhale, lift the heart into Cobra Pose. With the heads of the shoulders back, lift the bottom of the collarbones up. Exhale to release, lift up and back into Down Dog. Step both feet forward between the hands, lift the heart to a flat back. Exhale into Standing Forward Bend. With the hands to the hips, inhale, lift the torso to upright, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer position. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, Standing Forward Bend. Inhale, lift the heart to a flat back. Place both hands to the earth. Exhale, step back to Down Dog. Transitioning into Warrior Two, step the right foot forward between the hands. Align the front heel with the back arch, with the front knee over the front ankle, pressing through the outer edge of the back foot. When you're ready, raise the arms parallel to the earth, reaching from the space between the shoulder blades. Keep the legs active, pressing the thigh bones back into the back body and the sit bones forward into the front body at equal rate, opening the hips. Slowly straighten the front leg, repeating Warrior Two on the left side. Turn the feet in the opposite direction, aligning the left knee over the left ankle. When you're ready, raise your arms parallel to the earth, reaching energetically through the fingers. Continue rooting down through the outer edge of the back foot, toes turned inward slightly. Maintain the energy in the legs while softening at the inner groins, with the sit bones going down and forward, lengthening the tailbone towards the earth while lightly lifting the lower belly. To release, straighten the front leg, pivot back to the opposite side, transitioning into Triangle Pose, aligning the front heel with the back arch, pressing through the outer edge of the back foot, toes turned inward slightly. Sweep the left arm behind, resting to the low back. Exhale, reach the right arm forward in the same direction as the right foot, shifting the left hip back as you fold forward from the right hip crease. Right hand to lightly rest to the shin or ankle, keeping the left forearm to the low back, or to increase this stretch, reach the left hand to clasp the front thigh. Continue breathing deeply as you roll the top shoulder open to the sky, lengthening both sides of the waist equally long, opening across the hips. To release, press down through the feet. Inhale, lift the torso and open the arms wide. Repeating Triangle Pose to the opposite side, reversing the direction of the feet. Sweep the right arm behind, resting to the low back. Exhale, reaching through the left arm, extending the torso to the left, directly over the plane of the left leg, bending from the hip crease. With the left hand resting to the shin or ankle, maintain the right hand to the low back, or to increase this stretch, reach the right hand behind to clasp the front thigh. To release, inhale, press down firmly through the feet and lift the torso to upright. With the hands to hips, turn the feet in the same direction with the inner feet parallel. Inhale, feel the length in the front torso. Exhale, folding forward from the hip creases, maintaining the length in the front torso. Placing the hands to the earth, bending the elbows, reaching the crown of the head towards the earth, keeping the legs active, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, slowly lift the torso halfway. Walk the hands forward while pressing the thighs back, adding a gentle twist. Reach your left hand to clasp the outside of the right shin. Bend the left elbow to gently draw yourself in deeper, rotating the chest to the right. Stay connected to your breath, breathing wide between the shoulder blades, feeling the stretch through the legs and spine while toning the abdominal organs. Exhale to release and repeat to the opposite side. Reach the right hand to clasp the outside of the left shin, gently rotating the chest open to the left. Continue pressing the tops of the thighs back, keeping the hips even while lengthening the spine. Exhale to unwind, returning to center. Place the hands to the hips, press down through the feet. Inhale, slowly lift the torso to upright. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog pose. Inhale, glide the heart forward into plank position. Lower to the knees, point the toes back. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower to the earth. Inhale, lift the heart into cobra pose, keeping the shoulders down and back. Exhale, draw the belly up and back into down dog. Inhale, step both feet forward between the hands. Lift the heart to a flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale into standing forward bend. To increase this stretch, clasp opposite hand to opposite calf muscle, gently drawing yourself in deeper. Continue lengthening the front of the spine, folding forward from the hip creases. Release, placing the hands to hips. Press down through the feet. Inhale, lift the torso to upright. Stretch the arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, hands to prayer position. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale into standing forward bend. Inhale, lift the heart to a flat back. Exhale, place both hands to the earth. Step back into downward facing dog pose. Transitioning into crescent pose, step the right foot forward between the hands. Align the front knee over the front ankle, lengthening the tailbone towards the earth as you reach the arms overhead. Sweep the arms behind, interlace the fingers, and lengthen the knuckles away. With the core engaged, hover the torso forward over the front leg. Continue lengthening through the front of the spine, transitioning into Warrior 3 variation. Begin to straighten the front leg, pressing the head of the thigh bone back, synchronizing the straightening of the front leg and the lifting of the back leg, bringing the torso and back leg parallel to the earth. Slowly release back into crescent pose. Arms reach overhead. Adding a twist, reach the left hand to the right thigh and the right hand to the low back, keeping the spine long, revolving the torso open to the right while maintaining the hips facing forward. Slowly unwind, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to down dog. Repeating this sequence to the opposite side, step the left foot forward between the hands. Align the front knee over the front ankle. With the hands to hips, lengthen the tailbone towards the earth, reaching the arms skyward, lifting up and out of the waist, lengthening the core. Sweep the arms behind and interlace the fingers, lengthening the knuckles away, stretching across the chest and shoulders. Transitioning into Warrior 3 variation. Shifting the weight into the left foot, begin to press the head of the left thigh bone back, rooting down through the heel. Hovering the torso forward, keeping the core active, with the torso and back leg parallel to the earth. Release, step back into crescent pose. Arms reach overhead. Maintain the hips facing forward as you reach the right hand to the left leg and the left hand to the low back. Continue lengthening the tailbone towards the earth, lifting through the top of the sternum, gently twisting to the left. Unwind, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, step back to down dog. Slowly walk the hands and feet in towards one another, transitioning into standing forward bend, stepping the feet hip-width apart. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Lengthen the knuckles towards the sky, stretching across the chest and shoulders. With the knees bent, lift the torso halfway. Press the top of the right thigh back, lengthening towards straight. Sweeping the arms left as you rotate the chest open to the right. Exhale, return to center. Repeating to the opposite side, lift the torso halfway. Begin to straighten the left leg, pressing the top of the thigh back. Sweep the arms right as you rotate the chest open to the left, lengthening the spine while keeping the hips center, pressing the top of the left thigh straight back. Slowly return to center, release the clasp. Transitioning into standing forward bend with the knees slightly bent, clasp the forearms. Keeping the front torso long, folding forward from the hip creases, with the upper thighs rotating inward slightly. Slowly release. Walk the hands and feet back into downward facing dog pose. Transitioning to seated postures, slowly lower to the knees. Walk the legs through, taking a seat. With the legs straight, resting alongside each other, place the hands behind you, with the fingertips pointing inward and open slightly. Slowly begin to straighten the arms, drawing the shoulder blades firmly into the back body, supporting the lift of the chest. Feel the neck long, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, keeping the legs active, with the inseams rolling in slightly. Slowly release and return to center. Sitting tall, draw the right knee into the chest. Cross the right knee over the left with the knees stacked, bringing the right foot to the outside of the left hip. Continue with the left leg straight, or to move deeper, bend the left knee, placing the heel next to the right hip, sitting evenly on the sitting bones. Reach the arms overhead. Bend the left arm, reaching between the shoulder blades. Use the right hand to guide the left arm in alongside the head. Continue here, or if flexibility allows, release the clasp of the left arm. Rotate the right palm away, reaching up the back to clasp the left hand. Continue sitting upright, or to move deeper, lengthen the torso forward over the legs, folding from the hip creases. Inhale, lift the torso to upright and release. Loosen with shoulder rolls. Repeating to the opposite side, straighten the legs, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Place the left knee over the right, with the left heel to the outside of the right hip. Continue here with the right leg straight, or to move deeper, bend the right knee, placing the right heel to the outside of the left hip, sitting evenly on the sitting bones. Reach the arms overhead. Bend the right arm, reaching between the shoulder blades. Use the left hand to guide the right arm in alongside the head. Continue here, or if flexibility allows, release the left hand, rotate the left arm inwardly, reaching up the back to clasp the right hand. Continue sitting tall with the sitting bones resting evenly to the earth, lifting the right elbow towards the sky from the back of the armpit, with the left elbow descending towards the earth. Continue sitting upright, or to deepen this stretch, begin to lengthen the torso forward over the legs, keeping the sitting bones to the earth, folding forward from the hip creases. Inhale, return to upright. Release and loosen with shoulder rolls. Slowly straighten the legs, resting alongside each other. Place the hands behind, with the fingertips pointing inward and open slightly. Slowly begin to straighten the arms, lifting the chest for a mild back bend. Externally rotating the upper arms, drawing the shoulder blades firmly into the back body, scooping the heart skyward. Slowly release, returning to upright, transitioning into a simple seated position. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, lengthening the spine. Exhale, twisting to the right, reaching the left hand to the right leg and the right hand behind you for support. Maintain the hips facing forward, twisting from the navel, ribs, and chest. To deepen this twist, reach the right arm behind to clasp the left thigh. Slowly unwind. Inhale, reach the arms skyward. Exhale, twist to the left with the right hand to the left thigh and the left hand behind you for support. Continue sitting upright, and to deepen this twist, reach the left hand around behind to clasp the right thigh. Exhale to unwind and return to center, moving into final relaxation. Finding yourself in a comfortable position, straighten the legs, resting hip width apart or slightly wider. Relax the arms at your sides with the palms facing upward. Allow the breath to help you get centered, feeling the breath easy and natural as you surrender the full weight of the body into the earth, resting. You can stay here resting as long as you'd like, and when you're ready, begin to deepen the breath, waking the body up. Wiggle the toes and fingers, stretch and reach overhead. Rolling off to your side, coming up to take a seat. Placing the hands in prayer position, allowing a moment to honor yourself. Namaste.
Now that was good.